Hello guys, welcome back again in this pen testing series and we are discussing OSINT practical. In the last video, we discussed about what is OSINT and the main four category of OSINT. From that first category where we discuss about the domain and subdomain practical, and in that also we'll see these tools list and we discuss about the Nmap. Now let's discuss about the other tools for finding domain and subdomain, and we also discuss that what is the difference between that. Okay. So Nmap concept already open here in my Kali, which we done in the last series. You can see these all are the option. We find that. Okay. Now let's discuss about the another tools, which is that DNSMap. Now what is DNSMap? So just understand briefly that it is a scan for domain or for common subdomain using the built-in or the external word list. Okay, Nmap is what directly targeting publicly with some script, while here it is used some word list. Okay, and the internal word list has around 1000 in the English and Spanish as a name server. For name server, you need to understand the DNS detail deeper way. If you don't have that, you can comment in the video. Okay, and you can request if you require the detail better way. I will create video for that also. Right now, we are discussing as a pen testing. Okay. There is also, we have lots of other lists. What I told you that inbuilt internal word list have 1000 words. Okay. If we have internet connection live and we are checking, then that DNSMap directly connect with the server and they will scan more lots of detail. Okay. DNSMap was originally released on 2006 before multiple years. Okay. Then it will keep updating. And now mainly it is used for what? Pen tester during the information gathering or numeration phase, you can count for what? Infrastructure security assessment. And during the numeration stage, the security consultant would typically discover the target company's IP, network blocks, okay, domain names, phone number, lots of things detail. And from that, here we'll see some example. So let's again go to our lab in the Kali machine. And as I told you in the last video that this certifiedhacker.com is the domain which we can check easily, and it is not illegal. It is specially created for practice. So now I will type the DNSMap with the domain name. So again, let's say certifiedhacker.com. It is saying that DNSMap command not found. Do you want to install? So in the latest Kali, you will not find that. And I want to show you from the beginning. So intentionally do that. If you have using Kali 2019 or the other version, then this DNSMap tools is installed by default. Now here in the latest note. So if you find this error, no worry. It is asking for install. Do you want to install? Just press Y for yes. So it is working and fetching the data and it is downloading the data. Done. Suppose if you don't want this error directly download from the beginning, you can use this command apt install DNSMap. Right now I'm typing this command. So it is automatically got the idea that they need to use DNSMap and directly asking for installation. Okay. So now again run that same command DNSMap. If you notice that previously we are not getting the blue color here. That means what? It is treating as a simple word. And now you can see it is become blue color. That means what? Automatically detect the tools. So run that same command, DNSMap and domain name, enter. You can see DNSMap. That means what? DNS network mapper. Okay. Searching for subdomains for the certifiedhacker.com using built-in word list, using maximum random of 10 milliseconds between the requests. So it will do the multiple random requests every 10 milliseconds. Okay. So you can see it is finding blog.certified.com, cpanel.certifiedhacker.com, events.certifiedhacker.com. These all are what? Subdomain. If you want to compare, so previously what we find using that Nmap and the script. In the last video I showed you that. So what we find? We find the open port number and we'll find just a subdomain. While here we'll finding that subdomain with the different details. And that is for sure that you will find lots of subdomain here, because this DNS map specially created for finding subdomain, while Nmap for service and other stuff. So you can see blog, cPanel event, FTP, IMAP, localhost, mail, news, pop, and still it is finding. And now it's end. So as after pop, SMTP is there, webmail is there, www is there. So total 12 subdomain find and 12 IP address it is find. So this how you can find the multiple subdomain. It is taking what? 71 seconds. Okay, this way you can do. And suppose you're not able to remember all this domain. As a real scenario, maybe it is an MNC company and they don't have 12 subdomain, but let's say 50, 60 subdomain. And it's not like publish in the one IP, but they publish on the different IP. So normally as a human, you're not able to remember all the record. So what you can do here, you can use that same command, but now you can use the -w option. That -w for what? For storing that, saving that. So you need to give the path where you want to save that. If you want to save here in the root, then you can directly type the file name. But if you want to save separately, okay, then what you can do? You can use this -user folder, then share, then word list, and then here you can use the file name. So let's say right now we are using that. So I'm using the same name, DNSMap.txt. Error the opening file, word list not find here. This command actually for what? This command is actually for word list. If you remember in the beginning, I told you that by default internal word list have 1,000 options. By default it is checking that. Okay. So here you can create your word also, word list. That is a crunch tool differently, but I'm just giving here idea small. Let's say crunch. Okay. I want to create some word which is having 4 characters. So minimum 4 character, maximum 4 character. And then let's say I'm creating here some name like certified hacker. So now keep in mind, this is the crunch tools, which is creating a word list. So here also I will explain lots of things in detail, but this is I will cover in the password creating. So with these tools, you can create a word list. Okay. And then you can put this word inside some files. Right now, I'm just giving you the simple idea with the ABCD. Otherwise, I will cover this tools in detail. And double greater than for what? Output, where you want to redirect. So I want to redirect this output in the file. If I do the normally enter, you will find that word here. You can see total 256 line. It is coming back here only. 256 line is there. So you can see here triple A, sorry, all for A, then triple AB, triple AC, triple AD, triple A, ABCD finish, then what? Double A, BA, double A, BB, double A, BC. Like that, it is creating all possible word. And again, if I don't want output here, obviously here what I do with this output. So I will use this double greater than symbol and let's say my word.txt. So now output you will not see here, but output automatically redirect in this file. You can use the ls command and you can see here my word.txt. That file is created, which name I given here. And if you open that file with the cat or let's say gedit, gedit GTK warning cannot open the display. Okay, so it's in the virtual machine. So I think graphical connectivity. So no worry, we can use in the Vim also. Vim and my word. So in the Vim, you can see that same output is coming here. So what I'm explaining in that DNS map, that if you want to use your different word list, let's say you have some domain name in the target, you can use this. Here you can give that path. Instead of this, now what? My word. -w for the word list and my word. Obviously, it will not find that kind of ABCD or triple AD, but I'm just giving the idea that this how you can create your word list. From that word, they will try to find the domain. Here, obviously, we are getting error after some time. So I'm closing forcefully. But this how you can use -w option. And what I'm explaining one more thing here, that if you want this output, so double greater than and file name, let's say certifiedhacker.com.ext. So again, whatever output it is, try to find that 12 subdomain and 12 IP. Now this output will not visible here. It will just blinking for 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever time it will taking for finding subdomain, and that output you will find in this file. This is name, okay? Don't count .com as extension. This is file name and .txt is extension. So just wait for a few seconds. You will find that output is not visible here, but you will find one file name with this name. Okay, till that you can put any comment in the video. What are the topic you are looking for, or what some topic you already know, but you are getting some doubt, you want more explanation. So that video will create in the future. This double greater is specially for what? Output redirection. So whatever output coming with this command, that output will store whatever file name mentioned in the right side. So now you can see the command process done, and you cannot see any single output here. And now just you can write the ls. So you will find here this ch.com.txt. And now again, this I'm opening with the Vim. And you can see there is a Vim file which is having all this detail. So this how you can store the output, and that output you can use for the future purpose. :Q for quiet. So here, in this module, in this video, right now, we just cover the DNS map. In the next session, again, we'll cover these all other tools, and there are lots of in the sequence while this all topic. So stay tuned in this OSINT series. Thank you for watching.